Hi, fifth graders. Today's refresher video is all about mixed numbers and improper fractions. And remember, mixed numbers and improper fractions both show amounts that are greater than one whole. So with a mixed number, we have two parts to that. We have a whole number part and a fractional part. So 1 and 1/4 is a mixed number because I have the whole number part 1 and the fractional part 1/4. I can show this using a picture by coloring in one full circle and then one other fourths piece. Now that looks a little bit different than an improper fraction. An improper fraction is written in fraction form and it has a numerator that's greater than its denominator. So in this case, I can tell that I'm greater than 1 because my numerator of 5 is greater than my denominator of 4. In a model, this would be shown by each of the fourths pieces separately. In other words, I would have 5 separate little pieces that each made up 1/4 of a whole shape. So sometimes you're going to be asked to turn improper fractions into mixed numbers. So let's look at the example 19/6. First, we need to look at our numerator. If we're modeling this, we would count out the number of pattern blocks or fraction tiles that we need. So in this case, our numerator is 19. So if I was using pattern blocks, 6 sized pieces would be the green triangles. So I'm going to show 19 green triangles on my paper. Then I need to combine them into as many wholes as I can. If I actually had the pattern blocks in front of me, I would group these 19 pieces into as many sets of 6 pieces as I could. That would give me 3 full groups with 6 pieces in each and one other piece left over. If I was doing that just on paper, what I would do is I would divide 19 by 6. To convert an improper fraction to a mixed number, you divide your numerator by your denominator. That gives me 3 remainder 1, which tells me that I had 3 full groups, which my model showed in my 3 hexagons here, and that remainder of 1 means 1 extra 6th piece, which I showed by my 1 extra triangle. Finally, I'll write my answer as a mixed number. So to do that, I would show the 3 as a whole number group, and then the 1 extra triangle as 1 extra 6th piece. In other words, 19/6 is equal to 3 and 1/6. So converting from an improper fraction to a mixed number uses division. Let's take a look at converting from a mixed number to an improper fraction. This time, I'll use the example 3 and 1/6. First, I need to begin by breaking up our wholes. Mathematically, that means we're going to multiply our whole number by the denominator. So let's take a look at this with a model first. So in 3 and 1/6, I have 3 full hexagons and 1 extra triangle or 1 extra 6th piece. To start, I need to break up those 3 full hexagons into individual little triangle pieces to see how many I have. So if I break up those 3 full hexagons, what I'm really doing is I'm multiplying 3 times 6. So this would turn it into 18 small triangles. To show that with the math, I would take my whole number 3 and multiply it by my denominator of 6. Now the next step I need to do is I need to add my numerator of 1. Because if you remember that original picture, I'll go back to that for just a second, didn't have just the 3 hexagons, or the 18 pieces. It had 3 hexagons and 1 extra triangle. So when I broke up those hexagons, I had 18 pieces, but I can't forget about the 1 extra piece that was left over. So that means what I really had was 19 triangles. So now I can take those 19 triangles and write them as the improper fraction that they show, which is 19 6th-sized pieces. Now you might have heard this strategy as rock around the clock. We take the whole number and multiply it by the denominator, and then once we get that answer, we add the numerator to it to become our improper fraction answer. So that's a quick refresher on mixed numbers and improper fractions. We are going to use those lots this year. So I can't wait to do more of these kinds of practice questions with you.